Okay, in this one, let's create ourselves a nice cinematic intro. We're going to do so by clicking the cinematic at the top and adding a level sequence. We don't have a folder called sequences, so let's make a folder called sequences and select that, giving it a name like intro. This will pop up the new sequencer tab on your screen, which we want to add a camera. So let's just click this camera button at the top, and we get a couple of options here about how we want to control it. I just sort of want the camera to raise up and sort of fly over the pitch. So we're gonna have a look at basically location and rotation. So we've got these points here, and what we could do is we could move these around. You can see how we can move those, but that's kind of not the best way to do it for what we're going to do. So you can see here that we're piloting the Cine Camera 1. So what I'm actually going to do is go to my starting point, which I'm just going to fly over the level. In fact, no, I'm going to start over here. Just going to increase my camera speed because this is actually taking ages. So I'm going to sort of start here with my player on the ground, and I'm going to put these keyframes in by clicking location and rotation. Then over time, let's just say for now, no, we'll go up first. So we're just going to go up. So look up, add some more keyframes. You might have to fix the rotation, add some more keyframes, and then over time we'll go to the end of the track, sort of flying over, looking down as we're going forward. So add some more keyframes, location. Again, you'll have to retweak your rotation, and we can preview that by using these little preview buttons at the bottom. Pressing rewind, pressing play, let's see how that looks. And that'll do for this. So I'm going to save that there. Move that screen out of my way. And in my details panel, I want to find my intro, my level sequence even. And I'm going to tick on autoplay with that selector. We don't need to loop. Speed's fine. We could slow it down. You can extend this, move them out, move the parts across if you want it to be a bit longer. Oops. So hover up the edge, increase those, move these keyframes across. They've got easing already applied. So we can see, we start, we go up, and look at that, and that'll be our intro. You know what? Sorry, I'm just gonna make one more tweak. I actually want it to sort of freeze here at the end. It look a bit better rather than that quick cut. And you know what? Also, let's do a quick 3, 2, 1 as well. So let's create a new widget. So user interface widget, which we'll call 3, 2, 1 intro. Open up our blueprint editor, and let's quickly create a text, which we'll call 3, and scale you up. You can beautify this and change it as you see fit. So I'm just going to create 3 pieces of text. One called 3, one called 2, and I'm just duplicating these because I'm lazy. One called 1. Actually display the text 1. And then I'm going to create a new animation. Click it, add my things. Oops. Let me delete that. What did I just add? Alright, add your 1 to it, and then with the 1 we're going to add some, should we just do transform? Yeah, let's do transform, why not? We also need our 2 and our thingy in this, so let's select our 2, go to 2. Oh, it's because I've not renamed it, obviously. Click on 2, and then click on 3, and add 3. And all we're going to do, add some transform to these. You can add visibility and all that other cool stuff. Go into your translation, and I'm going to, so it'll be in 1 second. I'm going to drag this to the left actually. Let's go to the left. And we'll start on the right. So over time, it's going to just whiz across. Same thing with you. Translation. Make sure we're at 2. Not Y. Don't want to edit Y. And like I say, it might be nice to, if you sort of beautify this a little bit, make it look a bit better. I'm just sort of rushing it for the sake of demonstration. And let's do the same thing with 1. You go over there, go to 3 seconds, come across, play the animation, let's have a look, rewind. Whoops, we need to make sure that we delete the first keyframes too. So it starts there, get rid of you, there we go, that should be alright. So 3, 2, 1, jobs are good un. Hit compile, go to our event graph, on construct, let's get our animation, which is 3, 2, 1, get play animation. And then play, no results, forward, all looks good. And then delay. So the animation should last 3 seconds. Maybe we'll just give it 3, and then we'll say remove from parent. Remove widget from parent. So that should remove the widget too. Cool, cool, cool. Quickly go to our level blueprint, and find our event begin play. Were you at event begin play? Have we been using event begin play? No, we have not. Event begin play. Create widget. Select 3, 2, 1 intro widget. Add to viewport. Dun dun dun. Let's give it a test. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm actually going to delay because the whole intro itself is a bit longer. So I'm actually going to give this whole thing a small delay as well, maybe like a second or so. So I just held D and left click there for a delay. Let's just say, I don't know, 1.2. Also, it's worth noting that because my viewport isn't 16 by 9, it looked, you could see the numbers, but if I do it in full screen by pressing F11, then Alt P. Okay, we're getting fixing problems as we're going. The actual numbers appear now, so let's just grab all those, make sure we've not got our animation selected, grab all those, move them off screen, pew, 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 off screen. If it's annoying you about just like in the preview, you know, just go back and change the part where it actually starts. So let's just move the numbers sort of further away. Oh no, has it changed their starting point? Because I dragged them off screen. That's fine, okay, we can deal with that. We just pull them back. Oh man, that's super annoying. What are you gonna do? What are you going to do? It takes like a second to fix these. I didn't do the right one. There we go. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Let's see. Hopefully it should work now. 3, 2, 1. Pew. I think it needs a slightly longer delay, but you get the gist. You can beautify it. It might be actually nice, sort of like adding some borders as well to this. So, for example, I could just like, make it look a little bit more cinematic. In fact, I think you can do this in the widget. Set these to black. Like I say, make it super cinematic-y. Actually, let's delay you to 2. Cool. Okay, we're getting the gist. It's closer. You can tweak and play with that. The main thing is creating your cinematic, setting up your intro. Can I add black borders to this? I feel like I might have seen that somewhere. I don't know. It's not important. You can create it in your widget. If not, make your widget look nice and pretty. Set up your numbers, your intro, however you want it to work. And there you go. Nice, fancy intro. Don't forget to actually stop your input. Sorry. So, unlike the intro, again, have we got an event begin play in here? Let's do event begin. Surely we've got a begin play. Nope, we do not. Alright, so on our player, what we'll do is on event begin play, we will just disable input and then delay for however long our intro was. I can't remember. What was it, like 5 seconds? And then, is it enable input? Yeah, it would be enable input. And that should stop your character from walking off during the intro.